party till the morning and we'll do it all again.
Hello, welcome back. So this is episode 2 of Combe Martin. We haven't been so lucky on this Sunday to get the decent weather, so we've got our Gary Gore-Texes on. Charlotte's featuring a cool TikTok coat. Someone's just having a drive up. Don't worry, mate, you're not going to hit us. Thank you. Driving up at 2 miles an hour. So yeah, we're going to walk down into Combe Martin and show you around the town in this glorious weather. Hopefully the audio is not too bad with the rain. And yeah, but as we head down, I just want to show you, this is apparently called Hangman's Cliff, and it is the highest sea cliff in England. And it's over 1,000 meters, or something like 1,079 feet or something like that. Yeah, not meters, feet, which is I think it works out something like 300 and something meters up to the top. And you can, I don't know if you can just see it up there, but there's a couple people in, she's got a red coat, someone's got a red coat on, just walking up the cliff there. So we may well venture up there if we're feeling brave and show you the view from the top, although it is a bit claggy, so the view might not be perfect, but that's all right.
And my legs are aching from yesterday, so. Yeah,
we managed to make it. We were going to do the Ilfracombe walk. You can do, I think basically if you come down here and you're interested in like coastal walks, it's perfect for you. We were going to brave it and walk all the way to Ilfracombe, which is probably going to take about 2.5 hours, but we only made it to Watermouth Bay and decided to turn around because the weather was nice and we wanted to go down to the beach and have a swim, which is on our TikTok if you fancy checking that out, and you can have a look. And it's not too bad in September getting in the water. It was a lovely fresh swim, which was good, and the sun was shining. So yeah, we're just coming out of the John Fowler Holiday Park, which we showed you in our previous video. So you should know by now all what that's about, and if you want to stay there or not, and how much you can expect to pay, and what the rooms are like, which is cool. And yeah, we're gonna have a walk down into Combe Martin. It's a 5-minute walk downhill. Obviously when you come back up is uphill. It'll probably take you maybe 10 minutes. It is quite steep, I must admit. You know, if you
it's really steep.
Yeah, it's really steep. When we walked back from the pub yesterday, we struggled a little bit. And then
I've come up with a new tactic though. Gary pushes me.
Yeah, I go on the back and push her up. When the tide's in, which it does come in right up until that green sort of stuff, you can yeah, it's a lovely little sort of more secluded beach just before you get to Combe Martin. You've got a car park up here that you can park in. We'll go down and I'll point out a few of the pubs, and we've been in and had a look at the prices and stuff, so you can kind of make your own mind up as to where you want to go and how much you might like to pay for a drink. And we're just coming down here now. You can see we've only been walking for, I don't know, probably 100, 200 meters higher. And yeah, this brings you down to Combe Martin Beach. I can't remember what there's a name for the bay, isn't there? But I'm not sure what it's called actually. It's something bay. And then you've got a pub here that we pointed out in, I think we did video a bit of this, or was that for TikTok? I can't remember. I think we videoed a bit of this because I was asking you what the name was, wasn't I? It's like Foskall Pub. So we checked that out. They've got, oh, and there's a little ice cream place and cafe here, but obviously there's no one in here now because it's Sunday and the weather's pretty poor. But yeah, we went in there and I look at the food prices. It's like, what, £10 for a sandwich and like probably £15 plus for a main meal, I'd say. And then the drink prices, I don't know if you want to talk about that for your wine. You were shocked at that, weren't you?
So a 125ml glass of wine, which isn't very much, was £8. And then a large glass, I think it was 14. So if we went and had 2 glasses of wine, it'd be nearly 30 quid. If you want a Prosecco, 1 glass, £10. So what did we do?
Yeah, turned around and walked out and found somewhere else.
No, we had a bottle on the beach.
Oh yeah, we had a bottle, sorry, yeah, we bought a bottle of Prosecco with us, went and got that from the room for a fiver. Because the Prosecco was it was £10 a glass and £32 a bottle, wasn't it? So we got one from the room and just sat on the beach just down there by the sea wall. And yeah, had a great time. So yeah, and then pints of lager and cider and stuff. I think Carlin was about £5.25. Madry was like £6.10, something like that. If you keep going up this road, you get to a pub. It is about a 20-minute walk, but it's just before the co-op. There's a pub called the Castle, and we were speaking to some locals and they said that's like the local village pub, and it's just off of the church and just off of the bowling green. And in there, a pint of Carlsberg was £3.50, and they had house double vodka for £4.50. So yeah, a round was like £8, and it's a really quaint sort of like quintessentially English pub, beautiful beer garden, all these like old school decorations on the wall and stuff. Games, board games you can play, really friendly, staff were great. So yeah, definitely recommend the castle if you come here, sort of value for money if you want to stay away from the slightly more touristy places. You got the Dolphin there, which you've not been in. I'd imagine you'll pay you know, a premium in there as well, but it's supposed to be a nice place. And they had live music on Saturday, so there's bits and pieces to do. It looks a bit bleak, as you can imagine, with the weather not being too great here. I think there is some caves the other side of this cliff that we want to go and have a look at, so I think that's what we're going to sort of try and show you, is the caves and stuff. That's the Dolphin beer garden through that little gap there, and then you've got, I think that used to, it says Royal Marine on the side, I think that used to be a pub, but they've changed, unfortunately that's been now changed into a Premier. But again, it's pretty good value in there. You can the lens off.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Got, disability chairs so that you can get down on the beach if you're disabled.
Well, that's nice. Oh, there you go. You must be able to get a key code for them and then take them on. So yeah, I lost my train of thought now. I was going to say, oh yeah, the Premier in there, so you can go in and pick up like your essentials and your bits and bobs, and it's just not too bad. And there is, like I said, a co-op about a 20-minute walk down that road just past the castle. Obviously it's co-op prices, isn't it? So you can take your members card in and get yourself some meal deals and all that kind of stuff, if that's what you're into. So yeah, this is, tide's right out at the minute, which means we should be able to get round to the caves. So there's your bar that we were talking about just a minute ago. And yeah, I think we'll have a walk around and see if we can, I think like Devon, I think it's got a reputation for sort of like, it's like old smugglers' caves and stuff, and the pirates' caves. Yeah. That's the kind of story behind them. So I think we're gonna have a walk in here and have a nosy round, see if we can find some caves and show you them. There's, the beach is surprisingly rocky when the tide's out, and I didn't notice this yesterday.
You don't notice all of this?
No, because I was swimming in this bit yesterday, and the tide was like right up to the, you can see where it's still wet, it was right up. I think it was even further, wasn't it? It was probably just about here. And then yeah, it's really rocky, that bit. There's places where you can rent kayaks and stuff. Wasn't overly impressed. Again, I think like they wanted £30 for 2 hours to rent a kayak. Seems like, you know, when you can buy a second-hand one for 100 quid, it seems a little bit much. But if you're here on holiday and you're into that kind of thing and you want to do it, then get yourself out there. There's plenty of little bays and beaches around, all around this coast. Where we walked to Watermouth yesterday, there's plenty of little bays that you could paddle into that weren't accessible from you know, the coastal walk. You couldn't walk down it, there was no steps, or there was a part of it where they'd had cliff erosion, hadn't they? So some of the cliff had fallen down, so you couldn't get to it. So yeah, probably be worth it. Or you can bring your own. You can get some pretty decent inflatable ones now, and some, like, you know, you can get inflatable sea kayaks even that are decent. So yeah, we're gonna have a little walk around here. I'm gonna pop the camera off as we walk around, or I might keep it on, we'll see. Maybe we'll keep it as B-roll. I just have to watch me footing a little bit. Go on, I'll send you first, see how we go.
Might be a bit slippery with the seaweed.
And then we'll go round. We've got some flasks of tea and coffee made up in a bag, so we'll have a little cup of tea or coffee as we get round and get our feet nice and wet, because but there you go, look at that, beautiful. And there's Combe Martin from another angle with someone shouting at their kids. That's always nice to hear. You hear that all across the bay there? Yeah. I thought something was freaking wrong then. Lead the way. I think you get people like coming up to do like crabbing and stuff, don't you, in these little pools of water, which is quite cool. It is beautiful. I mean, obviously it looks great in the sunshine, but it's also lovely in the rain, really, in this country. As much as we prefer, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you'll know that we prefer sunnier climates. But the water was beautiful yesterday. It looked nice and clean. It was blue, and this is lush. It's kind of it's not cold, is it? It's quite mild, which is nice. Yeah, you can just have a stroll about, see what's around this corner, see if we can...
What are they called? Limpets?
Yeah, is it limpets? Mussels? I don't know.
The little shells, and then they're stuck on, aren't they?
Yeah, there you go. If you know what those little shell things are called, stuck to the rocks, leave a comment, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and if you've got any questions or you just want to say hello, please give us a comment. We love speaking to, you know, the members of our community. It's always fun. Oh yeah, and this goes right the way round. I would turn the camera off, but it's actually quite nice to see it on the video, I think. It's and that was that when we were up on the top of the hill there on the car park, and I said, oh, there's that little, like, almost private, not private beach, but like a bit that's a bit more hidden. You wouldn't necessarily know it's there.
To live there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, look at that house, it's beautiful. That's that from this angle. Yeah, all sorts of bits and pieces to explore. Let's hope we don't stumble across any people doing any extracurricular activity. It's probably a bit cold for that, isn't it? Don't think it's known as for its oh, there you go, there's a little cave that goes in there, look. Should we there's some more here. Do you want to try and get across and see what's in them?
No.
I'll let you hold the camera. Shall I? Are you going to come across or not?
Maybe. Yeah, I'll try.
All right then, go on then.
I'm worried about slipping.
All the rain's coming down. Right, well, let's get in the cave. There we go. Bit of a burst of rain there. It's slowed down again now. Charlotte's just navigating her way across the rocks.
Nice shells.
Well, there you go.
Let's stop the rock.
And here we have it. Here is a cave. Here, that sounded a bit Somerset, didn't it? Let's get ourselves in here, sheltered out the rain, shall we? Let's go. Pretty cool. Let's see where this goes. This goes right back as well.
Oh, it's a bit scary. I hope there's no landslides or anything.
Let's hope not. These ones don't go back too far. Let's try those little smaller ones around here and see if they go anywhere. Although we did just navigate these rocks. That's not too bad. It's all right until it's not, isn't it? Ooh. Here we go. Into the caves. See if there's any smugglers left. Well, that goes back quite far, look. I don't know if the light will do it justice. Where does this lead? Oh, it's spooky. How far does that go back? I have to get my phone out for a bit of light. There's footprints in the sand as well. We're not the first ones to be here. There we go. Got a bit of light on me phone. Ooh.
You're not going right back, are you?
Yeah, it keeps going. Come on. No, it doesn't. Just goes back to that bit. Oh, it's a bit of fun though, isn't it?
Just came out early.
Oh, really? We got another one here. Goes back a little bit. Ah, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? A bit of fun having a little bit of an explore around.
Isn't this just beautiful?
Yeah, it is. It's lush. It's lush. I think we'll have another little nosy round. We'll see if there's anything else of interest that we can show you. We'll probably stop somewhere and have a cup of tea, and then we'll go from there. See you in a bizzle. So we've managed to find a cave to sit down in, so we can keep out of the rain. And so, the camera's just adjusting there, so you can see there's the sea just there. And yeah, we've just got our flasks.
Can't stay too long because the tide will come in and we'll be underwater.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I just wanted to show you these as well. They're pretty cool. How would you say it? KAMBUKKA?
Yeah, KAMBUKKA.
And it's like a little 4-hour, like what I'd call a jack flask. So you can make yourself a tea or a coffee. We've got one each. And yeah, it keeps it absolutely piping hot. And what's cool about it is it's got like a click button for the lid, so you don't have to take the lid off to have a sip, which stops it cooling down, which is ideal. So if I can, I'll try and find them for you and pop a link in, but they're well worth it. If you like hill walking, or you just like, you know, like me, that I take a flask to work sometimes, so I've got a coffee when I want rather than having to stop to make one. If you're on the road a lot, they're ideal. So yeah, hope you liked the video. It's just a bit of a silly one really, just a little walk around, bit of exploring around the coastline and stuff, or around Combe Martin. show you a few places and show you what it's all about. But yeah, I definitely recommend you get yourself down there. It's you know, this is September now and it's not too cold. Weather's a little bit
nice.
Bit breezy and a bit wet, isn't it? But so be it. It's all good. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Take it easy.
Good thumbnail. Somehow.
Are we both in it?
Yeah, I think so. Hang on. Take it easy. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and say hello. We want everyone to say hello to us in the comments.
Oh,
be nice to meet you. Take it easy.
Wake up, party till the morning, and we'll do it all again. Get